Hello and welcome back to Never Together. Shall we call it season 2?
I feel at this point, I feel like that woman from is it Golden Girls where she sat it's Titanic where she sat there and gone, it's been 84 years.
It's been 84 years.
So it's like season 10, the reunion. It's not even that 70s show anymore, it's that 90s show. That's where we are.
Oh my god. Anyway, we also got new microphones.
Because we love our subscribers.
Yeah, the two of you.
One of them being
Big
her
fans.
friend.
Big fans. We got 2 microphones. And
we are now an ASMR channel.
We are now an ASMR channel.
We were testing these microphones and I decided to do an ASMR of me eating my chewable vitamins, and when I tell you I was swallowing my sick.
Oh my god.
Like, that could be a whole topic. Like, why on earth do people like ASMR? I don't know. I don't get the head tingles. I don't.
I'm very specific, but this is
I like
not
the
an
sand.
ASMR.
I like the sand ones.
This
the
is
sand ones.
It feels surreal to be filming this,
right,
through like proper microphones.
Professional.
We also know that we'll cackle, so therefore we decided not to clip them.
We're gonna hold them and go like this. We sound like Enrique Iglesias.
Oh my god! I was in the middle of this when that came out.
Sorry, can I just say when she fucking said, "Oh yeah, we're not gonna shout," and then shouts, "Oh my god!" like so loudly into the fucking microphone.
You know what? It's a learning experience. But today, speaking of learning experiences, Miss Thing and I here are absolute pros at this. We're talking about hair.
Not the musical.
No. Oh god, I didn't even think of that.
Let the sun shine. Let the sun shine. Shining.
The sun.
Because when I was a kid, right, for all my musical theatre nerds out there,
I've never seen her.
I did a couple of songs in like
sorry.
You know, where you do like not like a showcase. I did like a couple of songs from a showcase,
Yeah.
but basically because I was a mezzo soprano, for all my musical theatre nerds out there, they didn't put me on the high notes. They put me on the alto notes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were like, you just can't quite reach them, and I was like, I'm a mezzo soprano. I swear. It's like I can try. But yeah, that was the harmony. It was let the sunshine.
I'm so glad I was a soprano.
The sunshine. The sun shining. We never got the good harmonies, us little altos out there. Not even a fucking alto. I'm probably an alto now.
Yeah, you probably are.
I'm probably a baritone now. Fucking smoked way too much as a child.
I'm still a soprano. Anyways.
So they got all the fun melodies where they was like, the sun shining, and we were just like, and we were like swaying in the back, two-stepping our way to oblivion.
Glee, pack it up.
Anyway, pack it in.
Hair.
Yeah.
Hair. For context, we are both fair-skinned with dark brown hair.
Speak for yourself. I am not fair-skinned.
Okay, you are fake tan.
Sunbed.
Es una gringuita, okay? Anyways.
Full gringa.
Anyway,
when we're white-looking women, I'm a tan person because I get sunbirds, and I'm very proud of that.
She pays for her tan.
I pay for my tan. That's fine. We all do that.
Anyway,
but I am not fair-skinned. No. I have olive skin, but it's not. I'm not.
She's so stubborn.
I'm not a black or Mediterranean woman. Let's put it that way.
There we go. So, do you remember when you started waxing or shaving anything in your body?
I was 11.
Yeah, I was around 9 or 10.
It was. I'll tell you what it was. So when I was a kid, I didn't wear skirts at school. I didn't like them, so I wore trousers.
I love that. First off, anyway,
it was my year 6 disco. And everybody was like dressing up, and I put this, and obviously I didn't realise at all because I'm fucking 11, and I put this dress on, and my mum goes, "Come with me, like, come on, I'm gonna." And to be fair, it wasn't shaving; it was because I was fucking 11. I would have cut myself, and also my mum's not gonna shave my legs. That's weird.
No.
So she gave me the Veet and went, "Okay, just put this all over your legs. Wait 10 minutes and then just shower." Yeah, and it all came off and I had beautiful smooth. I was like, "Mom, this is amazing," and she was like, "Yeah, you fucking
just you wait,
you fucking
you wait,
you needed it, you fucking needed that." Yeah, it was like it was a cultural awakening.
Yeah, I think my first, obviously my mustache. I was bullied for having a mustache.
I was bullied for having, well, not, I wasn't really bullied, I was picked on. I was never really bullied, but I was definitely picked on for having hairy arms.
That too.
My
hairy
personal
arms.
favourite was You Feel Like a Gorilla.
Oh,
yeah,
yes,
my personal favourite.
Yeah, but I think the mustache was like quite a big one, like the unibrow.
Yeah, the unibrow was
serving
fun.
Frida Kahlo before.
I mean, you weren't serving Frida Kahlo before Frida Kahlo.
No, but like before the tote bags were like Frida.
Before the tote bags and key rings came around.
Yeah. I knew about Frida Kahlo before bitches did. Anyway.
Yeah.
Because I was serving the unibrow, and I think seeing Frida Kahlo and like see that she's so celebrated, I was like, oh, maybe I can be celebrated for my unibrow. No, I was bullied. Anyway, so I used to like wax my mustache.
Never okay with the unibrow ever.
I was never okay with it, but it was just annoying.
I just didn't understand the cultural significance of Frida Kahlo and why I couldn't have a unibrow.
In two ways. Yeah, I think I waxed my mustache and then it was my armpits.
Weirdly, I had jet black leg hair, like from 11. Like, let's not beat around the bush. It wasn't just some beautiful little brown tufts. No,
it was.
I looked like Pedro going to the fucking beach in Miami.
Yeah.
Like Pedro had shaved and had forgotten to shave on the day that he went to the beach. That's what I looked like. But I didn't really get underarm hair till I was like 12 or 13.
Yeah. I think naturally it's just you have leg hair when you're a kid.
Like, let's be real. I was born with a full head of black hair. I got my first haircut at 13 months old.
That's where it surprised me because I was born blonde. My parents were surprised, like, how are you born blonde?
No, I had
and then have jet black.
There's hilarious baby pictures of me where my mum's obviously put me in a bonnet,
like a full head of hair.
It just like went from my forehead to my fucking eyebrows. No, my mum's clearly put me in a bonnet because obviously like I have a lot of hair and I'm like a fucking newborn baby.
Oh, Jesus.
And I looked like, what did I fucking look like? Like I had like a comb over because it wasn't all there, but most of it was there. And it was all like, you know, when it goes like tufty and flowy. I had a cowlick at the top.
Oh my god!
I looked like Jimmy Neutron. So my
Jimmy
throwback. So my mum, she put me in a bonnet because obviously it was kind of weird that her infant child had a fucking full head of hair.
That's wild. I remember like we're just learning a lot with these new microphones. We don't know what it picks up. You might hear us. You might hear a heartbeat.
Drinking, or
you might hear us drinking. So we apologize.
Can you hear me sweating? I'm sweating.
Anyway,
nonetheless,
hair. I think I used to wax because I did, but I think I was living in the south of Spain at this point.
Like, how old were you when you started waxing?
Like 9.
Oh, that
but
sounds
just my
painful,
legs up to
though.
my knees, just up my.
Oh yeah, there was always
like,
that one.
skirt.
There was always that one girl, wasn't there, that waxed up to her knees, and then her like skirt would like roll up, and you'd be like, Jesus Christ.
That was me. That was me.
No, I was veted from my groin to my ankles.
Oh my god! See, it would only really be waxing because wax takes longer to grow. So I'd wax 3 times a year in summer,
and you'd be okay,
and I'd be fine because we had winter in Spain. Then we moved to Miami, and it's obviously summer all year round. And I was like, I can't. Obviously, then I was like 13, boys, high school. I was like, listen, Mom, I want to shave because it's just I can't keep up. Like I'm doing PE every day with men.
I never did PE.
And like I don't want to, and I'm interested in having a boyfriend. Like I want to be a woman. And my mom let me shave purely because it's summer year round over there. You can't get away with like not shaving during the winter like we do here.
Yeah. Well, I shave all year round.
I still shave all year round.
I think as well, like for me personally, I like how it feels.
Oh yeah.
Like I hate like looking down at my leg hair and being like, oh God, Jesus Christ. Or like taking my top off and I'm like, fucking Jesus fucking Christ.
But I'm also so lazy.
I'm quite lazy. Because like as well, if you have like thick, coarse hair, you'll know.
Yeah.
It's not a quick one and done and you can leave it for 3 days.
No.
It's like cream. I'm in there for 20 minutes. Like I'm in there for 20 minutes.
Morning,
just my legs.
Like I shaved everything. And I was like, I just need to, because it literally, oh my god.
Did you pick that up? Did you pick that up?
So sorry. Anyway, I shaved for the first time in like, how long?
A year.
No. Like,
I wonder what would happen. I wonder what would happen if I didn't shave my myself. I'm not even going to say my legs anymore. Myself. I wonder what would happen if I shaved myself for a year.
I couldn't do it.
But like as well, I think as well,
the Movember we'd have going on, absolutely not.
Put every boy to a shame.
Not for free.
But also as well, like, because I feel like because we've regularly shaved for so long, I feel like it wouldn't just keep growing and growing and growing. Like we would get to a point where it would just
wouldn't it would stop growing. But
because I've let it go for like a good few weeks and it's got long. Like it's long. You know when sometimes you've like shaved your legs and then you've waited a few days and you're like, I can feel it but you can't see it. Oh no, I let it go until you could see it. Yeah. And I was like, ooh.
See, I think I'm usually quite lazy, especially in winter when like I'm single. I don't have to do it. Like I don't feel the need to be.
The thing is though, I'm in a relationship and 9 times out of 10 I don't even bother.
I think once you're past that point in the relationship, but obviously when you're looking for a man, Eliza Scherzinger.
Oh my god! Like like when I was dating,
I was like,
I was shaving like every other fucking day.
Every other day.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking for anything now, and it's winter, and it's cold, and it's London, and I was like, I don't need to shave. But because my hair's so thick, there's a length where it starts hurting.
Oh yeah, because it starts getting caught in your clothes. Yeah, 100%. And then it's itchy. And then it's itchy. But as well, I think like although we're kind of comfortable with our hair and we've kind of like I don't shave my arms. I know girls that shave their arms.
Trim it.
Oh, I don't even bother. I'm just like, do you know what? I do have very hairy arms. My mum said to me,
where?
I think as well, like I'm not gonna lie, the sunburns kind of helped it, and I have
I'm sure,
and I have tattoos as well, so it kind of covers quite a lot of it. It is very hairy. But my mum said a really important.
This bitch, you can't barely.
You can this side.
You can barely see it. It's.
I have a lot of freckles as well. Our friend literally stroked my arm hair once and went, "Oh, it feels like a little mouse's back."
Oh!
I was like, God. I love you.
A little mouse's
but
back.
my mum.
First off, what are you doing that you know what a mouse?
Yeah, why are you touching mouses?
Like?
Why are you touching mouses?
Why are you touching?
But also, my mum said something really interesting to me, and it kind of just shifted my whole perspective. My mum went, "Nobody's going to shag your arms." Like, do you really think that a guy is going to get all the way in bed with you, touch your arms, and go, "Oh, steady on"?
No.
Only shave what you need to shave, ladies.
Yeah, and I think also do it for yourself. Don't do it for a man. They won't notice half the time. But I think it's
when you're in 9 times out of 10 when you're in the throes, like they're not gonna fucking stop, are they? And go, "Oh, do you wanna just pop in there for a minute?" And some men, I'm not sure why, some men don't mind bush.
See,
I mean, he started the Iraq War, but
Jesus Christ. No,
but listen, nonetheless,
I think I see why they don't mind it, but there's a difference between having a lower and having the Amazon forest down there. Like,
some men like it.
I don't understand.
Like, think about the 80s. Bush was all the rage.
It couldn't be me.
Oh god, it's never.
It couldn't be me. And
like,
even like,
if I could afford laser, I would get it.
I've done laser before.
Yeah, I've lasered my face.
Yeah,
because I have like sideburns and peach and lots of. I don't know if you can. Peach fuzz. So yeah, I did get my face lasered, but I'm not gonna lie, the fucking upkeep. Oh, it's not too bad. But the fucking upkeep, man, it was like 80 quid a session. And because obviously same thing, I have jet black hair, it's thick, it's coarse, just wasn't fucking going away. So us girlies that are unlucky enough to have thick jet black hair, you're going to need more sessions. Yeah. Than Barbie down the road.
Yeah, honestly, I did it. It was 7 sessions and it's not enough. It's not enough.
No. It's not enough. And as well, like £80 a session, once you're fucking 8 sessions deep, that's like whatever 8 times 8 is.
That's 100. No, I don't even know how to do math.
8 times 8 is 64.
640 quid.
Yeah. Fuck that.
To be hairless, listen, it takes me less time and money to just pluck every single individual hair.
It's quite nice to sit in front of the TV and do it sometimes.
Oh my god, it's my favourite pastime.
Because like my mum bought an at-home laser and I took it off her. It's in my drawer over there. But it worked really well for my underarms because that was quick and easy. So I just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, done. However, the laser itself.
The pum-pum.
Oh,
it hurts.
It hurts. But like the laser itself was like about the size of a rubber.
Yeah, like it's
so
a tiny
like
square.
it's a little square. So to do my legs, I had to. It was like chunky, and then I'd forgotten where I'd done.
Yeah.
And like then it was growing back unevenly. Like I would have to like sit in. I'd have to plan ahead, and like sit in front of the telly for like an hour and a half, just lasering away. And I'm just like,
and you're missing spots as well.
Yeah, and you're just missing spots, and it just grows back unevenly, and it's just chaos.
Yeah.
And like, it wasn't cheap either. It was like a couple of £100.
Yeah, like I'd rather just shave.
I mean, and when you get old anyway, it all falls out. So
I don't think I will. I
thing?
genuinely don't think mine will. Like, I have such strong hairy genes.
No, I think we'll be okay. But what makes me laugh is like, so if you think about it historically, like, we're like mammals, right? We descended from monkeys. Like, I hope we don't have any fucking Scientology or evangelical freaks. Sorry, freak is the wrong word. Believe what you want to believe, but I hope we don't have any of those people on this podcast, because we are part of the eligibility community and we believe in science on this podcast. But nonetheless,
speaking of science, get your flu jab. Anyway, go on.
Thank you for that PSA. But nonetheless, like, we've always had hair. Like, we have always had hair. Why has there been this like cultural shift from whenever it was that women just don't have hair and shouldn't have hair? That's what I would like to know.
Yeah, where did this come from? Is it like the 90s of like the heroin chic,
but like,
skinny,
do you know what?
hairless?
Do you know what? Do you know what I have questions about?
What?
Who invented the razor? And why?
Oh.
Because don't get me wrong, you cut your hair, like your head hair, with scissors. Fine, okay. But the razor,
like the 5 metal blades put together.
Don't get me wrong. Obviously, it was originally intended for men to shave beards and stuff like that. But
even before, it was just one blade that looks like a knife.
But as well, do you think it was a woman that started this trend of like, okay, women can use razors too?
I wonder if it was like early Playboy times, where
I feel like it was earlier than that. Like, I don't think it was.
Oh, but I'm talking about like the massification of being hairless. Like,
I think it was exacerbated by like. I think it was definitely exacerbated in the 90s.
Yeah, with like Playboy and like Sports Illustrated, like bikini of the year, like summer model of the year. Like, oh, I'm going to the supermarket, and there's 6 magazines, 4 of which have almost naked woman, and not a single hair on the body. Oh,
okay.
She's found something.
In 1915.
What? Titanic era?
No, babe. Titanic era was like
1912.
Ew. Anyway, Harper's Bazaar was the first women's magazine to run a campaign dedicated to the removal of underarm hair, a necessity, as it was described. That same year, men's shaving company Gillette launched the first razor marketed specifically for women. Guess what it was called? The Milady. Decolleté.
I love that.
Yeah, who decided women would shave? In the 1920s, the new fashion for sleeveless tops and short dresses meant that legs and armpits of American women were now visible in societal situations, and advertisers seized the opportunity to encourage women to shave their legs and armpits.
So it's women becoming whores. Essentially.
Yeah. So yeah, the rise of mass-produced safety razors and the advent of advertising campaigns aimed at women helped to popularize the practice. In 1915, Gillette sort of started this marketing thing for women needing to shave.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
That's really interesting. 1915, that's
wild.
Wow, 108 years.
And then now, if you think about it, like how much it's blown up in terms of sort of the market, like,
yeah,
like women, like, it's kind of like the cultural acceptance, isn't it? Women are hairless.
I don't know, like, if it's just society saying women are hairless, or men being dumb enough to believe it.
Because as well, like, don't get me wrong, men weren't walking around before the women's razor going, oh yeah, women should be hairless, like,
they were just going about their life.
That was it. Just that, like, it makes me laugh when you watch like a period drama or something, like if you look at like Bridgerton or whatever, and they're all obviously immaculately shaved, like no armpit hair, no nothing on their legs, they're all like shiny, and it's like, babe, they would have had a bush from their armpits to their ankles.
Yeah.
Like, Oh yeah, it goes all the way down. It's just one long piece of hair.
I think for me, what bothers me, it's not the, oh, you women are hairless. It's the double standard, especially like dating. The amount of times I've like had the conversation of, oh, I don't like, I like just naked, like no hair down there, but then
You have a full bush.
you have a full bush and a
is
woolen
blacking off it,
sweater and a
yeah.
woolen sweater on your back.
Oh yeah.
But I can't have a little snail trail.
But I think men are getting into it now. Like men
Yeah,
like
thank
to be
fuck.
groomed. But like it makes me laugh because I've had compliments before that from particularly men that are like, "Oh my god, your hair's so amazing. Are those your natural eyebrows? Oh my god, your eyelashes
Yeah.
are so long." And then they're like, "But you need to
What
be
the
hairless
fuck?
everywhere else."
Yeah, from your eyebrows down, you need to be
From your eyebrows down,
soft.
you are beautiful.
You are beautiful.
You are smooth. You are like
You're smooth.
You are like a shaved guinea pig down there.
Oh my god,
Weird
like a naked
analogy.
cat. No, mind you, we do have the joke that you are the naked cat in our
But that makes me laugh in our friendship
so
group.
funny.
So in our friendship group, I am immortalized as one of those hairless sphinx cats
with a sweater.
However, do you know what makes me laugh?
What?
I am the second hairiest person in the group.
I'm the last one.
You are the first.
I'm the first one.
First one.
I'm the one who gets my bum waxed at least every 3 months.
Yeah,
but it's
I want my bum bleached. To be fair,
bleached.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Right. It's all one color.
Anyway, yeah, I go to I'll say it on the podcast. No shame. I wax my ass.
Like sack and crack.
Yeah. And you know what? It's great. It relaxes. I've been going to the same lady for 3 years.
It's like
now.
a bonding experience, isn't it?
It's not even a bonding experience. It is.
Once a lady has seen your asshole,
she's seen my asshole more times than any other man ever. Consistency is key, ladies, to keep a good relationship.
Yeah, you can't cheat on your waxing lady, or she'll like post
no,
pictures
oh my
of your
god.
asshole.
Oh my god. But yeah, and it's just like it relaxes me at this point. Like I fall asleep.
To be in doggy cheeks spread
in the middle of Holborn.
Love it. Because I think
I fall asleep.
I think as well, like there's so much cultural significance, particularly with hair, for like our indigenous communities and our black and ethnic communities as well. Like, you know, obviously indigenous communities, they don't ever cut their hair.
Yeah.
Black communities, obviously they braid it and
have their natural hair
and things like that. But also as well, like it's crazy because of the sort of like, is it called whiteification? Or whatever it's called.
I believe so, yes.
Where obviously like black women and women of color are expected to sort of like wear wigs, like straight head wigs, or like
or just not.
It's where they relax their hair and things like that. And that's like really like it's chemicals on your hair. It's not good for it.
It's really, really bad. And I think also like just how white normative is professional, but then the moment that a black woman has
women can't have
natural
afros,
hair,
quote unquote,
it's unprofessional, or has box braids or dreads.
Like when
hairstyles that like maintain that hair.
When I used to work in a Pru, it was like there was rules, like a specific subsection for hair, and it said obviously like. So it said something like only natural coloured hair accepted, and obviously said like something along the lines of girls with braids are not allowed to, you know, when they put the coloured extensions in it, girls with braids are not allowed coloured extensions. And I was like, in my mind as an adult woman, I was like, but why?
What's so offensive about
if
that?
I went into school with pink hair?
Sorry, you don't like the colour pink,
but like
you're not feminist.
But what is your reasoning?
Yeah, like what? It's not like it's
because the age-old reasoning was like, oh, no crazy coloured hair, no crazy hairstyles, because it's quote unquote distracting.
Sorry, if you're distracted by the colour pink, you should probably be in a psych ward. I can't help you.
Like, and also I kind of understand the rules, particularly in school. So one of the rules was so obviously they can't have the braids. I think they couldn't have the braids below their waist. So obviously, you know, that like when the girls have like super long braids, but that was, I understand that a bit more because that was kind of a safety thing.
I was gonna say,
like if it got pulled or if it got stuck in a chair or stuck in a door or something like that, like running around on the playground, that one I kind of understood. But a couple of coloured extensions to help a young black girl express herself.
What's that gonna do?
Why? Like,
you tell me.
I don't know.
Is World War III gonna happen?
No afros.
Yeah, that's something else.
Why?
Like what?
But that filters into the workplace as well.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like it's labeled under like work uniform. Like you can't
have
an afro.
An afro.
Why?
That's the natural hair.
I think workplaces are becoming a bit more accepting.
Oh my god, for sure.
But I definitely remember that being, when I first started work, that definitely being a.
But I think it's
not necessarily. It was kind of like a what's the word? Like a hidden rule. It was kind of. It wasn't explicitly set.
Unspoken.
Yeah,
but I remember like there's so many like I think between girls and boys, like girls we couldn't have like a hair like too long, and we had to wear specific earrings and like
we can wear earrings.
No
jewelry.
We could only wear like stud earrings.
Oh, actually, no, like, it was different. At my school.
It wasn't hoop. So, but then like, you know, our skirts had to be up to a certain point. No, but literally, these men with long hair would not brush their hair.
Ew. Or
like in days, and they'd be fine.
No, at our school, it was you could have your hair as long as you wanted. Yeah, same thing, stud earrings, and you could have. The weird thing was you could have as many piercings in your ears as you possibly wanted, but no facial piercings. Like I was in and out of like my freaking head of year's office because I had a nose piercing.
So you could have 16 piercings in your ear.
Yep, I had my I had my industrial piercing.
Industrial.
Yeah, that one, the bar. Or scaffold piercing, as it's sometimes known.
Oh my god!
I had that at 14.
These names
in my ear.
I kind of want one.
I had a big bar sticking through two parts of my ear. Yeah, I couldn't have a single stud in my nose.
Yum.
And nail polish as well. Like,
oh my god, what's so offensive about nail polish?
What the hell?
And I think as I've grown up, I've seen that like a lot of the reason for these things, it's the sexualization and what is it? Infantilization?
Yeah.
Of young kids.
Don't make me say it.
I can't say it. If you understand that, thank you so much. We know, but I think it's like the sexualization of young women. It's like half of this wouldn't be an issue if you weren't a fucking pervert. Like I remember I was teaching at a school, and first off, teachers needed to wear uniform. Like not business professional attire, a uniform. Like we had to wear khakis and like
gay.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no.
It looked horrendous. It looked like I was naked.
Ew.
Anyway, we had to wear khakis, like, and
I didn't mean that gay offensively. I meant it more as in camp,
and like the polo shirts for the school. And the principal came up to me and he was like, "I need you to change your trousers. They're too tight." And I was like, literally would have like. It doesn't matter if they're bell bottomed. It doesn't matter if they're leggings. It doesn't matter if they're big on me. My ass is. Why are you staring at my ass?
But also as well, like. There's only so far I can go where the trousers will fit my ass, but they won't fit my waist, and they'll then be hanging off me.
Yeah, like that's the only other option.
Yeah,
that I have.
Like, hun.
But even then, if we don't want it to drop to the ground while I'm teaching, I would probably have to wear a belt around my waist, and it will accentuate.
It look weird, and then give me a fucking camel toe.
It will accentuate my curves.
Because also as well, like. Back to the topic of hair.
I was just going to say we've really derailed.
We've gone so far off because I think as well, like culturally, hair is massive. But I have recently found out how much I actually love the hair on my head.
Yes. Oh my god.
So I have never ever ever dyed my hair, and until a couple of years ago, I had very long hair with a middle parting. And I always said, I don't care about my hair. I don't really care. But now, after I had left the hairdresser with a slightly botched haircut, it's not very noticeable, but it's noticeable to myself.
Yeah.
A slightly botched haircut, and I was crying into my boyfriend's arms, saying that I looked like weird Barbie. It struck me how much I actually care about my hair.
Yeah. God, I have always been the one to say, whatever you're going through, don't do it. Touch your hair.
Please don't do it.
Get it. Whatever you want to do, get it done professionally. Don't do it yourself. And I was the first one to not listen to myself.
We've all been there crying. We've all been there crying in the mirror.
Listen, I cut my own hair after a rough time in uni, and my hair is wavy. But then I tried to straighten it, and I saw that I was missing. This was noticeable. This was so I think it was just embarrassing. There was a chunk missing from my right. Anyway, and I was like, listen, I'm just gonna let it grow. I'm just gonna let it grow, and then before graduation, we'll cut it. It'll be fine. Was I fine? No, I didn't graduate. Coconut Head did, because my hair was so short. Because I decided to touch it myself.
She looked like Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Stop! It was so funny, but never do it. Like, please don't.
Just don't do it, girls.
Don't do it.
Because we've all been there, and we've all gone, I want a fringe. We've all done it.
I haven't actually.
I know so many people that have done it.
My sister did it. I have a story time, and I think this will out who we are if she ever listens to the podcast.
She's never going to listen to the podcast.
You're so right. Anyway,
she hates us. She's never going to listen to the podcast. She hates
me.
Also, we've slated her in another episode. Like,
have we?
I'm sure this is. Yeah, you literally told us, dear listeners, that she keyed your parents' car.
Oh my god! Yeah, you're so right. Anyway,
this is a minor.
My sister, not anymore. My sister wanted to have a fringe, and my mum was like, "You're not getting a fringe.
Oh no,
you're not getting a fringe. No. It's a lot of upkeep.
It as a person with bangs,
and
yes, it
both
is.
upkeeps, both fringes and layers, like curtain bangs, like TikTok girls, like it is horrendous.
I have a mullet. Well, I did. I'm growing it out. I still have it. It's a lot of upkeep.
It's a lot of upkeep.
I go to the hairdressers every 6 weeks.
Oh my god. My mum was like, "You're not getting a fringe." So while we're on a long drive back from God knows where,
oh no,
my sister goes, "Mom, can I have some gum?"
Ew, no. I know where this is going.
When she's done with the gum, instead of throwing it away, she sticks it in her fucking hair.
Why would you do that?
And messes with it. So she can, which honestly, props to her. She was like 5, good thinking, but she's an idiot because she didn't measure it right. And it was like, you know when bangs are too short?
Yes.
That's what it was. Her bangs were too short, and it was so funny.
Who's that girl with like the really, really short
I don't know,
fringe?
but like my sister learned her fucking lesson that day. And just don't do it.
Don't do it, girls.
Don't do it. And also, if you can avoid it, don't dye your hair.
Yeah, I've never dyed your hair. No, my mum always said to me, she was like, "Do whatever you want, but don't dye your hair.
Don't dye your hair
ever." And I have very healthy hair, and I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, I'm very thankful for it too because I see my mum and my sister, and it's just such upkeep. Like,
I'll dye it when I go old and grey. Fine,
but like my sister had no need to like dye her hair, and like now she does her hair 3 weeks time. She looks like a fucking calico cat.
Yeah, my mum looks like a fucking badger.
Colors, like, what is? I can't. Listen, I question shaving at 2 weeks in. You mean I have to sit there with dye for 2 hours?
Exactly. Yeah, no.
Hair by hair?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, it's not for me.
It's not for me. It's not for me. And it's expensive as fuck as well. Even if you get the box dye.
Yeah, no, it's not cheap.
I was like, listen, I can't do that.
No, absolutely.
It's not the lifestyle for me. If it is for you, great,
That's
go on.
Great. But, like, what was I was going to say something very significant, but I actually can't remember.
He's got Alzheimer's.
Potentially. Early onset. But, like, I think as well, like, say, for example, so you're upkeeping your freaking hair, like, on your head. We've got eyebrows to deal with. We've got, like, mustaches, if you're unlucky enough to have one. I don't.
Call me out, bitch.
I have hair everywhere else. I do actually have hair on my face. It's just not very noticeable.
Peach fuzz.
It's just a little bit of peach fuzz.
Peach.
So we've got hair on our head, eyebrows, mustaches. If you are keen enough to shave your arm hair, armpits, legs, and your pussy.
Pussy ass crack.
Oh yeah, your bum beard as well. Have you never heard that before?
I've never heard that.
Yeah, bum beard.
Bum beard.
A bum beard.
Oh,
ladies,
my God.
Ladies and some gays, we've got them. Actually, sorry, all gays have them. It's just whether or not you're a bear or not. Yeah, bum beard. A bum beard.
I'm obsessed.
Right?
Wow.
Bum beard.
Sorry, continue.
Little fisherman's friend down there. Like, that is a lot of fucking upkeep.
Yeah.
Like, so how much are your eyebrows? I just leave mine. I don't really.
Jesus.
I just pluck them.
I pluck them. I don't cheat on my eyebrow lady. My eyebrow lady gives me a discount of $12, which is about £10.
That's cheap though. Most of them
Yeah,
are like 30.
and I go to her whenever I go home, and I have
So you just leave them?
no, I have learnt to upkeep them in this way that Miss Girl from Beauty Cafe somewhere in the south of Florida.
Beauty Cafe.
I've gotten my eyebrows done twice this year. But yeah, I usually just pay. I refuse. I've cheated on her once.
That's another thing, isn't it?
Don't cheat on your eyebrow lady.
Don't cheat on your eyebrow lady.
I've cheated on my eyebrow lady once, and it was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
Well, yeah, obviously.
So I felt so guilty. I was like, Miss Thing, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry they were getting out of.
So yeah, say for example you live in London. So my hair is £67, and that's just for a wash. That's just
fuck.
It's just for a wash and trim.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
How long has it been since you've got your hair cut?
I got my cut in April.
Well, how much was it?
20.
Rude.
For wash.
But the same thing. I don't trust anyone else to cut my hair. Like my lovely hairdresser, Kepper.
Yeah, if you know who you're going for, you can justify it.
I'm going for him.
Yeah, I'm going for.
He's
like my hair.
He's hilarious. He's like very. I can't remember whereabouts he's from. He's Spanish, but I can't remember remember whereabouts. He goes, darling, I'm not the hairdresser. No, I'm a hairstylist. You come to me, you don't want your hair cut. Okay. You want your hair styled. He's like, I don't do this. I'm like,
£67.
I'm like, girl, I believe you. I am paying you.
See, to be fair, I do like just having like a very normal hairstyle. I'm quite scared of getting like a mullet. Maybe when I'm 50, I might have a pixie cut.
This is kind of why I am growing mine out.
Yeah, but I literally just want straight through. I don't want layers. Because that's something else. I love braiding my hair and doing things, and I think having layers is like the worst thing I could have done for myself. So
let's put it this way: I can't actually tie my hair up.
That's the thing, because you have however many layers, and I hated that. So
yeah,
I just listened straight through.
So I'm keeping my what's the word? I'm keeping my sort of bangs.
Not the bangs.
The bangs. I'm keeping the bangs, but I'm definitely growing it out to be a bit longer. We're kind of getting rid of the mullet, getting rid of the shag, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so my lady down the street.
So let's say 30.
So eyebrows.
If we're living in London, let's say eyebrows 30, because like you are not getting your eyebrows done for £10. I don't know.
My lady who also cuts my hair does them for £5.
Here.
Yeah.
I thought you said you don't cheat on your lady.
She did it. That's the one I cheated on with.
Oh, okay.
That's the one. I don't trust her to cheat to do my eyebrows again, but she's cut my hair, and she's really fast as well, which I love.
Love that for you.
And so that's 30 for me.
Yeah. Then my hair's 60.
That's crazy.
If you get laser, you're looking at £80.
I'm not getting laser.
No, but if you did, I'm just totaling that up. Just saying an example. It's £80. I love the idea of laser. Can I afford it? No. So if you get laser, you're then looking at like £80 a session, like month to month.
I think first you have to have a session every week.
As well, like let's be real.
So that's £420.
Let's be real though as well.
I don't know math today. What is 8 times 4?
32.
I was 100. 322.
£70,000 on my hair removal.
70,000. Okay. Now, shaving cream.
Oh, girl, ladies' razors.
Ladies' razors.
I have not bought a ladies' razor for a very long time. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I was away somewhere. I think I was at a wedding.
I think you.
And I was shaving the day of, obviously, because if you are a girl with long, thick jet black hair, you need to shave the day of.
Yes.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. So I think I was shaving the day of, and I obviously, in my infinite wisdom, had forgotten to bring my razor, so I forced my partner to run to like the nearest. We were in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, by the way, because obviously it was a wedding. So I forced my partner to like go to the nearest offie and get me a razor, but obviously he'd gotten a women's razor. So I'm going through my Venus blades at the moment, which actually, to be fair to them, they're lasting quite a long time.
Yeah.
But before that,
the quality is just not the same.
Before that, I was a Gillette Sport 5 girl.
A Gillette girl.
Yes, I was
a Gillette girl, if you will.
I was a Gillette Sport 5.
But how much is it? Like what? I think
Oh, like a razor.
£15.
A razor with 2 blades is looking at 14 upwards pounds.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not massively. It's not massively cheaper for men.
Yeah, but anyway. This is a podcast about girly pops, not men.
Girls, gays, and theys.
And then for me, the bum beard wax has gone up from 28 to £30. I'm livid. The cost of living is affecting everyone. So that's £30 every 3 months or so.
That's just unacceptable.
Which does come with a compliment and a chocolate at the end of the of the wax.
I mean, shouldn't you really?
Yeah, and then any peach, like when you like dermablade the thing, like little shaving to shave your peach fuzz.
Dermaplaning.
Dermaplaning? Mm-hmm. Those little fuckers of a, ay, ¿cómo se dice? Blades, I guess. Like, what do you call?
I'm not sure what you're asking me.
For dermaplaning.
Derma razor.
There we go. That's expensive if you want to get a good quality one.
I get them from Amazon for £2 for 6 razors.
6 of them. Is it the pink, yellow, and blue one?
Yes, it is. But also as well with dermaplaning, you have to be so careful.
So careful and use
but also as well, if you if you dermaplane, don't even think about leaving the house the next day because any direct sunlight will fucking make your skin go red. I was going to say something anecdotal and funny, but no, you'll look like you have a rash. Yeah, I went out.
That's just you. That's never happened to me.
No, I dermaplaned my face and then got a sunbed.
See, that's
and my face.
That is criminal.
Yeah, I didn't quite realise what I was doing.
Idiot.
I kind of did it and then went, oh shit, I need to get a sunbed, and then just went.
Sorry, my heavy breathing just took over. Darth Vader's in the podcast now.
Hello, Darth Vader.
I am your father.
Darth Fall.
Also, let's go about toe hair.
I don't bother.
No?
No. Oh, God.
Okay.
Girl, if you think about how much I already have to take off of my body.
If anything, I find that one is the most embarrassing for me.
I don't know that mine... Okay, we're getting the toes out. I don't think mine's... By the way, also as well...
For free.
Well, nobody can see this.
Only a £15 Uber. Miss Thanks Toes.
Welcome to the Late Night Podcast, where we are talking toes. I don't think mine are that bad. Papi? Is that you? Right, shut up. Okay, also, can I preface this? So, I have not very nice toenails because I was a dancer for years and years and years and then had 3 toenails growing on 1 toe. Yeah, I had really fucked up toenails as a child. But I've got my medical toe polish, so it's getting better, but they're not very nice.
Anecdote.
Don't do dance, children, otherwise you'll get really fucked up, thick toenails. Oh yeah, they're not that bad.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No. Okay, that's probably the only part of my body that's not that hairy.
That's not... God, see, you can't see anything as I shaved this morning.
But do you not, cut your toes?
No. I shaved this morning.
Oh, you shaved this morning, okay. I was like, they look fine!
I need to change my toenail.
I'm actually much more conscious about my fucking toenails.
I think this is the most intimate we've ever been. Oh my god, a single hair.
Oh yeah. Mine start here.
Yeah. I missed a spot.
It's like hairy ankles.
Hairy cankles. No, but the one hair.
That's odd.
That's so odd. It's just a single hair.
I have a weird tan line on my ankle.
We're just looking at each other's toes now.
Yeah, this is just getting a bit west. So I feel we've talked all things hair.
I don't think if we've missed anything.
I don't think so.
You know what?
So, ladies of colour, wear your afro, wear your box braids. Indigenous women, obviously, don't cut your hair. And white women, don't cut...
Mind your business.
White women, don't cut your own hair because Troy broke up with Gabriella. Don't get a fringe by yourself.
Let a professional do it.
Please, don't cheat on your wax lady. Don't cheat on your wax lady. Don't cheat on your hairstylist. And do not dye your hair.
And on that note,
if Brad Mondo, if you're listening, can you come on our
King.
podcast? King behavior.
King, I love him.
I love Brad Mondo.
Love him.
Anyway, Brad Mondo, come on our podcast. That's your advice of the day, and we'll see you on
the next one.